of course, we do have the 2025 COSAFA under-17 girls tournament kicking off right here in Namibia. Now, I do welcome you, and I'm your presenter for today, Crystal Kotza, other known as CJ. And I'm not alone here on the touchline, and I'm joined by the beautiful two ladies of Lovisa Malunga and, of course, Lady Anna Nanamus. Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
There you have it, ladies. Lady, I'm going to start with you. In terms of this opening match, what are you expecting? Of course, it's Zambia taking on Mozambique. Loads to play for. It's the opening match of the 2025 edition. How are you feeling about this one?
I think we are expecting a really good matchup here. Zambia obviously looking to, retain their title, obviously with the pressure on them. Mozambique, on the other hand, is their second time in the tournament, and I think they want to do better. The aim here is to just collect the first 3 points and then build momentum from there onwards. Yeah.
Lovisa, in terms of your analysis of what to expect heading into this one, are we looking at a tight and closed-off game, or are we looking at an attacking type of free-flowing game for this one?
I'm thinking Zambia has an edge over in this game. They are going to dominate very much, considering the fact that they are under-17 World Cup debutants, yes. So, yeah, we'll expect them to win this game, yeah.
Lady, back with you. In terms of just, we know that 9 out of the starting 11 helped Zambia qualify for that under-17 World Cup. How important is that for Zambia to have 9 of their players in the starting lineup to make sure of maybe consistency?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, the aim here is to build momentum. Zambia obviously coming from qualifying for the under-17 Girls World Cup tournament. I think this is a great boost for them, having 9 of their starting lineup being able to play today. Obviously that guarantees them a certain level of confidence, which we should be able to see in the match.
Lovisa, now we know that Zambia has been, from the start of the tournament, they have been a part of this tournament. Yes. So this is their 6th time. They've played 22 matches. They've won 17 of them. While on the opposite end, we've got Mozambique that have played only 4. Last year they were debutantes, but they won 3. So both sides looking fairly well. Do you expect Mozambique embracing the pressure that is on them in terms of taking on the defending champions heading into this one?
I believe so. I believe that Mozambique will bring their A game, considering the fact that they only have 20% of the players from last year's COSAFA game. I think they are gonna give Zambia some game to play today.
Zambia some game. Now, Lady Anna, we saw only 2 of these players from Mozambique are returning from last year. That's Fatima and Victoria. What do we expect from them, particularly looking at where they are placed? They're on the right-hand wing for Mozambique. What does that mean for Mozambique?
I think it is very important to have players with a bit of experience in tournaments such as this, and their experience will come in handy for the team. I believe they should be able to carry the team, and obviously them being on the right-hand side, I'm expecting a lot of strength, attacking, and everything great for Mozambique coming from the right-hand side, obviously, yeah.
Lovisa, now on the opposite side again, on the Zambian side of things, like we said, 9 out of the 11 starting, but there's not really any, you can't say there's a weak point, because we also don't know in terms of the 2 players that have not helped these Zambian team to get to the World Cup. They are on the right-hand wing as well, while Mozambique's strong and experienced players on the right wing, on the opposite end. Do you think that will contrast in terms of how this game is played down the right-hand side, down the left-hand side, or maybe even in the middle?
It will definitely contrast. Everyone will use their strength. The Mozambican side will use their right side as their strength, and then obviously Zambian will also try to use their right side to their advantage. I know they have not been part of the team that helped qualify for the Benin previously, but they will also definitely come to the game, as considering the fact that they have also been together for quite a while. They've adapted and gelled very well, so it's not really going to affect them that much.
Now, Lady Anna, we can't talk about the game, the opening match, without talking about the effect that this type of tournament has on football, women's football in general, but girls and the development thereof. Talk to us about how important you as a national player as well, talking about the importance of these ladies coming from the grassroots level up and playing in a tournament like this? How important is that?
I think having young girls play at a tournament of this caliber is very important. It is crucial in their molding and their developing. I think it is a good step from COSAFA, and we appreciate the fact that girls are given a chance to dream, to play at the highest stage at their age. You know, coming to Namibia hosting this tournament is a huge win for us, because young girls at home can finally believe that they can also do this. You know, it's not easy doing it for a long time and not having to host a tournament of this caliber. So for a young girl to sit at home and see something like this happening in her country, I mean, come on, we are winning as a nation.
We are winning as a nation. Now, Lovisa, I need to talk to you about the importance of having ladies on the touchline presenting and analyzing, ladies on the pitch playing, as well as officiating. But not just that, the coaches are women as well. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking about that. Like, how important is that ripple effect going forward?
It's very important. Women empowerment is very important. Over the past years, men have always been dominating the stages, and to see that women coming to the game and taking the stages, it's very incredible to see and witness, and we are so happy to be here.
CJ, just to add on what Lovisa said, like, obviously as a woman you want to dream, you want to achieve stuff. Yeah, it is very important, and it is a great time to be alive.
Great time.
It is a great time to be alive.
Before I let you guys go, Lovisa, a quick one. First 45 minutes, what is the scoreline for you?
I'm looking at a 2-0 in favor of Zambia.
2-0 for Zambia, first 45 minutes.
I'm thinking 1-0, because Mozambique is going to give them a run for their money.
1-0. Now we've got a 2-0 and we've got a 1-0, so loads to look forward to in terms of this match. Now we do cross over to our commentary team that is, of course, standing by to bring you that first 45 minutes of the COSAFA Under-17 Championship hosted by Namibia here in the beautiful capital of Windhoek.
Welcome to this live broadcast. We are live from Namibia, the capital city, that is Windhoek, and we are here at the Hage Geingob Stadium, bringing you this live broadcast. And I am your commentator this afternoon. Good afternoon. I am Donald Bohosing Chwaro. What's on? I will be bringing you this commentary here this afternoon, and it is the COSAFA Girls Under-17 Championships. As we are waiting for the two teams, it is Zambia against Mozambique, and just waiting for the two teams to make their way to the soccer pitch. As you can see them coming out of that big tunnel. And the tournament will be streamed live on FIFA Plus and on your COSAFA YouTube channel. Remember that this is the 6th edition of the regional finals since 2019. The tournament features 9 teams in 3 groups, with the top teams in each of the pools advancing to the semi-finals, along with the best runners-up. So who will it be? Who will find themselves in the final of this 2025 edition? There they are, the 2 sets of players on the pitch with the referees.
For the national anthem of Zambia.
As we stand by for the national anthem of Zambia.
Zambia, proud and free, land of wealth and joy in unity, victors in the struggle for our rights. We want freedom's fight for one, strong and free. Africa is our own motherland, fashioned with and blessed by those two men. Let us, O her people, join as one. Brothers under the sun, oh, one, strong and free. One land and one nation is our cry. Dignity and peace in Zambia's sky, like a noble eagle in its flight. Zambia, praise to thee, oh one, strong and free. Praise be to God, praise be, bless our great Zambia, 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 green and we stand.
And now the national anthem of Mozambique.
National anthems. The national anthems of the two nations here, and we are just waiting on the referee to get us underway as the two sets of players are greeting each other this afternoon. And for now, we have a referee, that is Euphresi Saramanana. That is the referee all the way from Madagascar. And we have the assistant referee number 1. That is Family Mulewa, all the way from Malawi. And Veronica Shindimba, assistant referee number 2, all the way from Namibia as well. For now, as you can see there, the lineup for Zambia, Gift Mazimba at number 2. And then Grace Piri as well. The captain Rudud Mukoma and Faith Kaunda. They will be looking at making sure that Zambia are getting this 3 points this afternoon. As you can see the number 6 Piri Kasema at number 14. And for now, as you can see there, the two captains is making sure as to who will be taking the ball and then who will be taking the field. Everybody has agreed, and it is game on. They're just making sure to greet each other there. That's the spirit. There you have it, the match officials. Veronica Shindimba being home here in Namibia, and Family Mulewa all the way from Malawi. That's the two assistant referees. And now we have the lineup of Mozambique. As you can see there, Fatima Bento Hawana previously played in this tournament, as well as Victoria Tennyson at number 9. We have Grasa Machengo, the goalkeeper, that will be making sure to perhaps have a clean sheet this afternoon. As you can see there, Tandy and Isabel at number 11 and 8. They will be the two players that are actually tasked to perhaps get those goals and grab the 3 points here for Mozambique. Will that be the story? We all don't know as we wait to see. Donald Borozinchwaro Mamputi, I will be your commentator. As you can see the referee Tsaramanana just waiting on her to give us the go-ahead this afternoon. And Zambia being the most successful team in this competition's history. And they will be looking at securing another success here at this 2025 edition. And the referee says, yes, first half we are on at the Hage Geingob Stadium in Windhoek. Look at that cross already threatening. That is Zambia. Beautiful corner from the left side. Just a header there that was not directed in the right direction. So you can see that the goalkeeper of Mozambique. And that is Grasa. Look at that, Mozambique coming through there from the middle, but then unfortunately losing possession. Could be another one here. Let's. Zambia is attacking, and now could be a chance. No, what a block! But then they are not out of the woods yet. In the early stages, and Zambia are already threatening here. They are the most successful team here, as I have said. That is Zambia. They will be looking at defending this title here, as they are the champions of the COSAFA u17 Girls Championship. And you can see that kick there, but then not troubling for the goalkeeper, as Mozambique is playing there from behind. Look at that, loosely given away. And mind you, they are only under 17 girls here in this tournament. So one would expect a lot of those passes that would find teammates. But now, this time around, Tandy coming forward, trying to play there amongst each other, stringing those passes. That is Mozambique, but then losing that one, and rather playing it safe this time around. Playing it safe, and it is a throw-in. That is number 16 there, but perhaps a foul throw. And as you can see there, Mozambique really stringing those passes coming through. Could be another opportunity here, but then defense of Zambia being alert on that one. A little bit struggling to perhaps get their teammates on those passes. And here I am joined by Lovisa. And good afternoon, Lovisa. Welcome. As we just witnessed the start of the COSAFA u17 Girls Championships 2025 here in Windhoek at the Hage Geingob Stadium. Perhaps your thoughts on this match? All right, As you can clearly see the still Zambia there on the attack with their number 10, that is Ruth Mukoma. In fact, the captain. The captain. And remember that Zambia for now have been the most prepared team, so to say. Their players have had ample time to prepare together, as they have been in camp for the under-17 women's World Cup qualifiers. And talking of experience here, let's see what they can come up with here, the Zambians. Rather winning a corner there. But then talking of experience, we have Duanga Mubanga and Precious Mwewa. And Mary Yangu as well, that actually took part in the Under-17 Women's World Cup in the Dominican Republic. That was last year. Look at that opportunity here. Could be another opportunity. Oh! What a goal there for Zambia. It has been coming. It has been coming. And the defending champions taking the lead, Lovisa.
What a shot on target and resulted in a goal. Beautiful goal there by the Zambian side. Let's see what the Mozambican can do hereafter.
As the celebrations goes on here at the Hage Geingob Stadium. What a beautiful goal that is from the defending champions. Perhaps just trying to prove a point here to say we came here to defend this trophy here at, or rather in Windhoek. Beautiful turn there. As you can see there, number 11, Nasone, coming short. And immediately the captain there launching one forward. Could be another opportunity here for Zambia. And unfortunately it is out for a goal kick. The goal kick would be that of the goalkeeper, that is Graza Joao Machengo, who is also the captain for this afternoon of the Mozambican team.
Goal by Zambia, jersey number 10, Ruth Mukoma.
Captain, confirmation of the goal scorer there, that is Ruth Mukoma. Is that a foul? And play actually brought back there, Lovisa.
All right, I think Ruth is performing relatively well. We see she got a free kick for the team, and they're, I'm guessing, trying to get another goal for the team in hopes that they will at least get 2 to 3 goals before the halftime, I guess.
That is another free kick here for Zambia. And I see here the number 20, that is Helen Misozi Banda, being behind that one, as well as their number 8, that is Beatrice Njovu. Goalkeeper just there preparing his two-man wall, or two-ladies wall. Are they going to get something out of this one? Zambia! Oh! The goalkeeper just fumbles that one, and lucky to get away with that one. I mean, it's an offside, Lovisa. There you have it. Action replay, as you can see.
All right.
That is the goal, isn't it?
I mean, that is a clear-cut offside. I could see that they were trying to get in some goals there, but oh, the goal.
Yep.
Okay, the goal. Okay.
That is it.
Oh, the defenders fumbled a little bit there, and the number 10 took it and made sure.
What a shot.
Yeah.
What a shot. And as there is another offside here, says the assistant referee. And talking of Zambia here with their experience, really throughout the years, they had top goal scorers in this tournament. And look at that, Zambia taking it cool there at the back with their goalkeeper as well. That is Bukata Kakumbi.
Despite the Zambian side trying to dominate the ball, I see the Mozambicans are also trying to maintain that so that they don't get out of their half. Just trying to make sure that they're on the Zambian side. And that is a throw-in for, a free kick, a throw-in for Zambia.
And 10 minutes already gone now into the first half. Zambia leading by a goal here, 2-0 out of Mozambique. Look at that, trying to find teammates there, but it has been proven to be difficult. There's a player down there. Look at that tackle.
Okay, Master Ref is not seeing that one. One man down. Okay.
And it is a throw-in again here. That is the player that is down, indicating that he is injured. So you can see the the medics always very fast to come into the field and assist the injured players.
Indeed. What's your overall performance of Zambia so far in the last 10 minutes?
So far, for me, Zambia has been outstanding, threatening in the first 5 minutes there, and eventually getting a goal. I mean, they are here to prove a point, to say they really want to defend this one. And as you can see there, the coaches perhaps using this opportunity, Lovisa, to dish out some instructions.
I see some of the players on the sideline, number 20, number 10, getting a few instructions to get into the game. I see the referee also cautioning the coaches there.
And that is what it is here at the Hage Geingob Stadium. Another throw-in here for Zambia. The referee just calling off that one, saying no, it's a rethrow. And talking of the players that actually took part in the Under-17 Women's World Cup. Just to get the names right here, Mary Nyangu, currently on the bench here. That is the goalkeeper. And we have Precious Kaluba Mwape, the number 5, that also took part in, or that was rather part of the team that played the Under-17 Women's World Cup in the Dominican Republic. That was last year. One of the players is Precious Kaluba Mwape. That is the number 5, currently on the soccer field now. And from the back, trying to build there, that is Zambia, getting a long one, and really Mozambique is not holding back, isn't it, Lalisa?
No, they're definitely not holding back. They know that the Zambian side are full force onto them, but they are also coming full force against them. I see that we have 9 players that also were part of the Under-17 World Cup that are currently playing right now. The likes of Mukoma is also featuring in today's game. We have Mwape, we have Mazimba also featuring. And we can see that their right side is more dominant as opposed to the left side, hence they're using their right side more.
They just perhaps need to get that balance. Talking of Zambia here, they have done so well throughout this tournament. as they had a few quite of top goal scorers through this. Yes, is that a foul? Yes, says the referee. Talking of top goal scorers, they had in 2020 Tisilile Mulunga, or rather, not Mulunga.
Mulenga.
Tisilile Lungu, actually from Zambia, pardon me. And in 2021, they had Pumulo Lubasi as the top goal scorer as well. And just last year, they had Mercy Chipasula. Chipasula that also appeared in for Zambia at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup last year. But she is not here today. Really doesn't qualify for this tournament now. Another opportunity here for Zambia. Look at that free kick then, just over the crossbar. Really, Zambia being a bit wasteful there, Lovisa.
I mean, I think they could have chosen probably number 10, our captain, Mukoma, to take that one because it's a close range. But nonetheless, we move on.
And another long kick there, Mozambique really pushing up here, trying to connect those passes, but it has proven to be a bit difficult. As you can see, the tackles just flying in and eventually winning a free kick there.
That was great individual brilliance right there to secure them a free kick.
And free kick there taken by the young lady, that is Fatima Hawana. Fatima, what can she do with that one? Another long free kick there, but then well defended by the Zambian defense. Coming forward there. As you can see, really strong run. Wow. Getting that one, and it's two defenders on her. And that's a foul for Mozambique. And talking of the two nations here, Zambia is home to one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, that is the mighty Victoria Falls. Not so sure as to whether you have been there, Lovisa.
I mean, I haven't gone there, but I've heard quite a lot of good things about Victoria Falls. Hoping to cut it off of my bucket list, hopefully this year or next year, which I will see.
As the injured player is held up. And then the Zambian coach there just trying by way of sign language there, giving instructions to players. Is that really going to work? I'm not so sure. And a long one there for Mozambique. Another foul. It is a stop and start. I'm not so sure as to what happened there, Lovisa.
I think that was a head-on collision from the number 5 of Zambia, Cecilia. So she's carded a yellow card for that. And another free kick for Zambia, which will be taken by the number 17, Mubanga. Let's see what she can do with this one.
Mubanga on rather leaving it for her teammate here. And not so good free kick from the young lady gift, Chisha Mazimba. And now Zambia getting into the half of Mozambique. Long one, will she get to that one? Fortunately not. And it goes out for a goal kick this time around. And still it is Zambia 1, Mozambique 0, approaching the 20-minute mark here at the Hage Geingob Stadium. Long one doing so well to reach to that one. Fortunately intercepted, and Zambia back on the ball again with Gift Mazimba. Playing it back here is and then back again to Gift Mazimba. Quite happy to give it to Febi Chewe Musonda. Musonda as well, just happy to give it back to Gift. And look at that, intercepted, well done there for Mozambique. Being skillful, trying to show those skills, and perhaps just too much now. Yo, what a tackle, Larissa. That could be dangerous.
Quite a dangerous foul, but it's actually not that bad considering the fact that it was not done in the Mozambicans' own half. So I think maybe the referee can caution number 5, Cecilia, for that tackle. And it is number 3 of Zambia, Musonda, who takes that free kick. Get back to basic.
Yes. And playing it from behind, that shows the composure of this Zambian team, always playing from the back, Lovisa.
Yeah.
And now this time around, Mozambique taking off that ball, and well, couldn't really connect. And goalkeeper there taking it really cool. That is Mukata Kakumbi. Mukata Kakumbi playing there for Police Doves Queens in Zambia. They should be very proud of her this time around, representing the national under-17 Zambian national team. As you can see that the number 20, that is Helen Banda.
The Mozambican side is performing well, but they could do better if they work together. You can see a lot of individual brilliance, but you don't see too much of the teamwork.
Yeah.
The Zambian end is doing that, and hence they are dominating this game.
Sonda again here with a throw-in. And now, look at those skills. Yo. Really struggling a bit there with those, you know, managing to get, you know, one player and then struggling just to get that ball out to the teammates.
They're struggling really a lot when it comes to connecting. There's no connection play there. Ish.
And there is quite happy to leave it for a goal kick. And a bit of a relief there from the Zambian attacker. But yes, Mozambique also playing it well from behind. Losing it there, it could be another opportunity here for Zambia. Then, well, yes, there is the number 18. That is actually causing problems. Could be another opportunity here. Oh, goalkeeper, brilliant. Brilliant job there by the goalkeeper. I mean, it was a one-on-one. And in the process, there is a player injured as well, including the goalkeeper. You can see there the number 6 limping as well. That is Grace Piri. Goalkeeper, that is Graza Joao Machengo, also injured. So we have 2 players of Mozambique here that are injured, Lovisa.
Yeah, that was really a good catch by the captain, Grasa. She's really showing good leadership quality from the back. It's just unfortunate that there's a lot of injuries ongoing right now, and I see she's still laying down. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay.
And considering that she is the captain, I mean, her influence, there it is.
Beautiful, beautiful catch by the goalkeeper, Grasa.
And still waiting for Graza to be treated. How serious is that? That's the magic spray. I mean, you as a former player, is that really a magic spray?
I mean, it does the job. It really does the job. So we rely so much on it, and I'm sure it will help her in getting back into the game. I'm also hoping that she's okay. She's okay. She's back.
I mean, from your experience, Lovisa, I mean, does this pain immediately go away, or does it still bother you sometimes?
I mean, it
I mean,
really
at
does.
that moment.
It does bother you sometimes here and there, but you don't think about it too much. Your main focus is just winning the game and trying to get as many goals as possible and dominating the game as much as you can possibly can. The pain, you'll focus on it after the game.
Well said. Lovisa. And again here, the captain just trying to body the opponent that to rather get a throw in. And yes, they did get that one. Look at those skills there from Grace Peary. Really doing well here. Playing it back here to Gift. Really, she has been very good here at right back. That is Gift. Look at that long one. Could be another opportunity here for Zambia. Goalkeeper coming out, not out of the woods. Oh, the goalkeeper really trying her best. Again. And it is a foul.
And our
Really, yes.
And our goalkeeper is down again. I hope this time is not serious. Let's see what the referee has to say in that regard.
And the medics again coming on there to assist the injured player. That is Graza Joao Machengo, who is, by the way, the captain of the Mozambican team. And really Zambia threatening a lot there.
See, Mozambique is a little bit under pressure.
Yeah.
Because that's the second consecutive time they're coming. And I guess maybe the third time they are going to make sure that they get behind the net.
Yeah. I mean, it will be interesting if Mozambique can get a goal here to see the strength of the Zambian team, perhaps. There it is.
Oh, okay. Beautiful play by Os.
Yes, I think there the goalkeeper being injured by her own player. That is the moment when they collided, and goalkeeper immediately couldn't, get up. And luckily, she is treated now, and she is good to go. But how much can she really take of those kind of situations? Could be another attack here from Zambia. Beautiful cross, header there, beautifully done there by the Mozambican defense. And really Zambia somehow dominating.
That was a poor clearance. Got it back into the hands of Zambia. And we see the Zambian team are calm, under pressure, calmly playing the ball. No pressure whatsoever, just enjoying their game.
Talking of the two that are enjoying their game here, should be Febi Chewe Musonda and Gift Chisha Mazimba. Captain couldn't go through that one there. That is Ruth Mukoma. Couldn't go through, and another throw in here from Febi Chewe Musonda. Header there, but that should be rather easy to clear, but not out of the woods. Could be another dangerous one. Trying to find some space and deflected. Thought it should be a corner, but no, it is not. I mean, for now, Mozambique has really, proven to be a team that shouldn't be undermined. Lovisa, I mean, their performance so far for you?
Yeah, no, the performance is well. It's good. Like I previously mentioned, they can do better. I feel like they're giving Zambia a bit of a tough time. but you can see that they're having it. The likes of Lubelo, Cecilia, Sunila in the middle there.
Remind you that Mozambique reached the semi-finals at the last edition of the COSAFA Girls Under-17 Championships, having won all their 3 matches in their debut in the group stages. I mean, that's remarkable.
I mean, for a first-time team and going to the semi-finals is something that you should applaud, and it's remarkable, and we should take recognition of that. And it was just unfortunate that they fell short against Lesotho.
Yes.
And obviously not making it through to the finals. But we hope that they look into hopefully getting into the semis this year as well.
Lesotho, last year's semi-finalist. Bana bagwadi tabing za shwe shwe. Tsa Freistate. And for now, and for now, there is another opportunity for Zambia, and it is an offside. And there has been quite some number of offsides, Lovisa, that perhaps goes to show that Zambia is a team that is actually very aggressive now.
Yeah, they want to get it out there. They want to get the goals. Hence why they're trying very much offside. And the Mozambique...
Another opportunity there. Another offside.
I see the Mozambican side are getting smart now in checking those offsides.
Yes.
And it's now from the Zambian strikers to also be smart enough and make those calculated runs.
Calculated runs, thank you for that one. And there we have it, yes. Beatrice Njovu, the number 8 as well, holding that midfield. Very nice. That is from Zambia. And now look at that. Look at that, those skills. All right. Another nice turn there. Could be another attack here for, rather another opportunity here for Zambia. Goalkeeper reading that one very well. And getting to that one. In the meantime, there is a player injured. There is a player that is injured, the Zambian player. Referee quickly attending to her. Just off your screens. And there is the goal scorer, the captain, my captain, Ruth Mukoma.
Bulldozer.
There is the injured player. I think it should be gift Chisha Mazimba.
Seems like she's
yes
feeling some pain there.
Yeah, I mean the facial expression, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
The goal that was scored. Look at that kick, and then failing to clear their lines there. Nicely off. Look at that, Lovisa. Pow!
She made sure. She definitely made sure.
I would love to see that all day. Nicely played. Look at that. Boom! And beautiful goal. There she is. My captain, Ruth Mukoma. No, that is actually Febichewe Musonda, the injured player. The number 3. Seems that she is right now to continue with play, as play has resumed as well. She has ample time to clear that one. Yes, she just did that. Nice little attack there, starting from the middle. That is the Mozambican team. Perhaps just a poor pass there for, from the teammate.
We are 34 minutes into the game, and Mozambique is really coming to play. You can see how they are attacking the Zambian side.
can really see that Zambia has still the potential to perhaps get more goals here. Is it a matter of them perhaps undermining the Mozambican team, Lovisa?
It could be. There are so many possibilities.
One of that opportunity there. Another opportunity. That should be an offside, isn't it? That should be. And it is rather a goal, says the referee. Wow. That is a goal. Goal number 2 here for Zambia.
And that play started right from the back.
Yes.
And it's very essential that you always build up from the back and going into the front and make sure that you score the goals when you get that opportunity.
I mean, with those offsides, you rightly said, Zambia needs to find a way of perhaps playing smartly there to get those passes through.
And indeed, they did play smart this time around and make sure that they scored their second goal.
As you have it there. And goalkeeper slightly under pressure, clearing that one. Now the defense of Mozambique having to really defend there again. Now straight to the Zambian player, and
It's a free kick.
a foul, a free kick there for Mozambique.
That would have definitely been a good scoring opportunity for Zambia.
Yes, of course. But for now, Mozambique still hanging in there, trailing by 2 goals. Those of Zambia. And look at that, Zambia really playing good this time around, taking their time with those build-ups, playing from behind, trying to find those spaces. And now chance here for Mozambique to perhaps launch an attack, and well so, but then maybe just too much on the ball. That is the number 8, or rather 18. Is it the number 8? That is Isabel Carlos. That is perhaps just taking too long on the ball.
And I should also commend Mwape, the center back of Zambia. She's been doing good so far. She's stabilizing that defense and just making sure that no ball passes through her.
There you have it, Fatima Bento, one the number 7, with the throw-in. Skillful player from Mozambique is actually Sunila Margaret Ben Lakubeibe. That's the player that has shown to be really skillful. Another one would be Edith Acacio. Yes, Edith Acacio, one of the players that have shown to be very skillful from the Mozambican side.
Zambia is playing what we call Barcelona, and they are really keeping track of that. Whenever they get a chance to have the ball, they make sure they knock the ball, put it in the middle, and then try to play it on the side, and then...
Yes. So you can see there perhaps just a poor ball control from the Zambian player there. But rather conceding a throw-in. Well played there, but unfortunately couldn't really connect with that ball. And now another opportunity here for Zambia. Another kicking way out of the box, and also way off target as well. Yeah. And for now, Lovisa, I mean, you can clearly see the player there holding her knees. Perhaps an indication to say, I'm a bit tired now.
I guess it's the Windhoek weather maybe that is also causing the exhaustion and tiredness mid-game. There we have it. Zambia dominating as per usual.
The number 17 doing well there. That is Ubanga. Ubanga has been outstanding as well in this first half. She has really been outstanding. Another throw in there for Zambia. Oh, can hear how they are screaming there. Two players actually got injured. That is Lizia Carlos. Lizia Carlos holding her knee. And yes, it is 40 minutes into the first half, and Zambia to Mozambique.
What happened there?
Yes.
It was a collision or? Can't quite tell or make out what exactly happened there. But both players from Zambia and Mozambique are on the ground, being treated and seeing how severe these injuries are. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is getting some water break, getting in some... Let's take a look at the second goal and see what happened there. Beautiful. What a first touch. What a first touch. She did not think twice. She went with her first instinct, and right then and there, it was a goal. What a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it was a goal, and now looking at it for the second time, I think it was somehow fair. It was not an offside. I mean, now looking at it on action replay, look at that. The player was actually in line, or rather coming from behind, isn't it? So I think it is fairly given, so to say. Another throw in here for Zambia with Febi Chewe Musonda. Trying to turn there, couldn't go anywhere. Another shot! Ooh. Hitting the crossbar from far! Ho, ho, ho.
What a shot!
What a shot! Imagine, I mean, these ladies here are very powerful, isn't it, Lovisa?
Indeed, indeed. Strong muscled.
Very strong.
Indeed.
And another opportunity here for Zambia. Not yet out of the woods. That is the defense of Mozambique. Trying to twist and turn here. Fortunately couldn't control. And now, Edith Acacio. Look at that. Really spreading that ball and passes very well, finding teammates, taking time. Another clearance there. And now Mozambique losing it again. Look at that, number 17, that is Mubanga.
Mubanga has really been dominating that midfield.
Yes.
She's a strong player, physically strong.
Handball, says the referee.
Zambia waste no time. They get right into it.
That'd be another opportunity, just perhaps too much.
Too much. But that was a beautiful, beautiful through pass.
Beautiful through pass, but then it was just too much. Perhaps a bit stronger, and player there couldn't get to that pass. And really, so far, that is the lady that has tried, getting that clean sheet, but then it couldn't, as the pressure was just too much from Zambia. But yes.
And it's a free kick for Zambia.
We are almost on the 45-hour mark here. And shortly we will be going to a break. First half break.
Can they get another goal in this few minutes?
And it looks like yes, but well defended. And every time that they clear, they are not really clearing it anywhere. Instead, on the feet of, rather on the feet of the Zambian players. And now Gift with a long one. Could be another opportunity here for Zambia, perhaps getting a third goal here before going to the break. Look at that long one again. How are they going to handle that one? Yes, a header and unleashing that one. Oh, what a save from Grasa Joao Machengo. The goalkeeper really has stood firm so far, making those crucial saves. I mean, another one, Lovisa.
Yo, and what a shot actually, what a shot. And I'm glad that Grace came and she saved that ball. That was incredible. That was really brilliant. And it's a corner for Zambia.
And Helen Misozi Banda. And there she is. Oh, one can just feel pity for her. I mean, she is going through a lot of, you know, should I say turbulences?
I see
in this match.
She's going above and beyond. She's definitely going above and beyond.
Oh my word. Yeah, one would really feel pity for her, but yes, it is a physical sport. Look at that shot. Yes. Beautiful shot and equally so a beautiful save.
And it's going to be a corner.
Yes, now they will have to defend in this last minutes, 5 minutes added. 5 additional minutes. So far played 1 minute of that added time. Not so sure as to what is happening there. But the Lions, or rather the assistant referee, doesn't seem to be happy. Perhaps reporting on some incident that happened. Let's see what action is the referee taking here, as we are still waiting. What is the, oh, I was just thinking, what is the referee holding? That's the whistle.
The whistle.
All right. And the corner will be taken. There is a player going off. What could be the problem here? I'm not so sure. The number 10 there for Mozambique, that is Sheila Margaret Ben Lakubaby. What could be the reason of her getting off? Really
I guess we'll never know.
Right, a short corner there from Zambia. Still in their possession. Mozambique trying to clear their lines, but Zambia again in possession here. Now have a chance, but lacking some ladies there up front. That is Mozambique. Is she going to shoot that one from far? Yes, tried launching that one, and look at that player there. Is she injured?
And it's another throw-in for Zambia.
Yes.
Player is asking who.
That is Fatima that actually went down, but stood up again. What a beautiful cross there. Can they handle it, Mozambique, this time around? Oh, has been difficult this time. And not out of danger. Really, every ball that they are clearing from their line here, Mozambique, is just going to Zambian players. Banga. Look at that. Banga, really a solid player.
Indeed.
On the right-hand side here. And Now, Banda, look at that, 1-2s. 1-2s, I'm telling you, from Zambia. Defending champions, playing really beautiful football here.
And I mean, you could watch them all day play.
Look at that opportunity! Yeah! And again, oh my word. The goalkeeper again getting injured, Lovisa. I mean, how much is she going to take?
I mean, I don't know how long she's going to be able to take all of this, but she is really taking them. She is taking them by the horn. I guess it's also true leadership.
Yeah.
You take charge as a captain, and I guess that is what she is doing.
Yeah. And so far we have played the 5 minutes that was added. And I think any time now, referee will be signaling the end of the first half. And again, 2 players here, one from Zambia and one from Mozambique, being treated by the medics. And there you can see the bench trying to perhaps find solutions here as to, you know, what to do to overcome. Look at that. Yes?
Let's have a look at it.
That's, look at that action replay there, as you can see on the chest, and trying to get it to the back of the net, but couldn't, as the goalkeeper really made that save, and in the process getting injured as well. As you can see there, the 2 players, that is the captain and Misozi Banda, having a chat as to how to, you know, get more goals. And is that going to be a free kick for the goalkeeper? Yes, for Graça João Machengo. She has really taken knocks. She has gone through a lot in this first half. Let's hope she is going to have a better second half. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And look at that. Oh, Zamaya. Nice turn. And there's a player still down. The referee quickly attending to her. And coach from, rather one of the technical assistant coach here. Assistant coach just trying to talk some sense to perhaps some of the players there.
Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, ankle injury. Oh, that was a boot on her ankle.
That must be very painful. I mean, you yourself, you have went through those kind of tackles, isn't it, Lovisa?
Yes, I have. And it's really painful.
Yeah.
At some point, you just want to cry, but there's no time for crying, as I said. You just have to focus on the match.
Wouldn't that make you a weaker player if you have to cry? Imagine.
Our number 8 is back. She's fine. Or is it a replacement?
And there is,
Oh, no, she's
I think she is going to come back on.
Yeah.
That is Beatrice Jovu. And there it is. First half coming to an end at the Hage Geingob Stadium here. It is Zambia against Mozambique this time around. And we are talking of the COSAFA u17 Girls Championship, the 2025 edition at the Hage Geingob Stadium. And as you can see there, having some, I think those are the medics, isn't it? Having some
What a great first half from both ends, with Zambia having 2 goals and Mozambican side having none. I'm guessing coming into the second half, they will want to at least get a few goals there. But overall, it was a good performance. It was a good 45 minutes.
Good 45 minutes from which team, at least from your side?
I mean, from the Zambian side.
From there, you can see the COSAFA u17 Girls Championships 2025. Zambia 2, Mozambique 0. And it is halftime.
What a first half. The 45 minutes gone and dusted as we kick off the 2025 COSAFA u17 Girls Championship right here in the heart of Namibia, Windhoek. Now I am joined by my analysts, of course, Lovisa and Lady Anna. Lady Anna, let's start off with you. First 45 minutes done and dusted. How are you feeling after that first half?
I think Zambia really came and put out a show for us. You can just see this team has really been working really hard. They've been training well and long enough because they know each other, tactically very sound in a way, and also very technically very gifted players. I think Zambia really came out to give us a good show here.
Now, Lovisa, you're doubling up today as commentator as well as analyst. Talk to us about your feelings from that first half.
I mean, it was an incredible match to watch. It was an incredible first half to watch. The likes of Mubango from Zambia, she was dominating the game in the middle and she was performing exceptionally well to get those goals for Piri and from the captain.
And Lady Anna, talk to us about, you said they are tactically fine in terms of Zambia, but Mozambique, how are you feeling about them and where they are at after the first 45 minutes?
I think Mozambique really shows that they haven't been working together. In terms of tactical awareness, I think they still have a lot to work on. But I think they are a bit too hasty for my liking, you know. They should just calm down a bit and play the ball because they look like they have really good quality players. You can see individual brilliance coming through every single time. So I think they should just learn to calm down and play.
Lovisa, you've mentioned about the captain that has really impressed you. Has somebody else stood out for you from Zambia?
I mean, yeah, Mubanga has stood out for me, Banda has stood out for me, and Kasama. Basically, the whole midfield, they were dominating well and they stood out for me exceptionally well. So I would give applause to all three of them.
Lady Anna, would you say that the likes of Mozambique seems to be a little bit hasty when they do get the ball?
Yeah, definitely, and it is very clear because every time they get the ball, they are so quick to launch it up and forward, not looking up whether or not they have women up there or girls up there that they can play with their teammates, you know. They should just calm down a bit. I think they should be able to give us a good second half, should they calm down, yeah.
Talk to us about, Lovisa, in terms of just where do you see most of the game taking place right now? We spoke about maybe the right-hand wing for Zambia or Mozambique, even the right-hand wing. But is that what we've been seeing?
I mean, we've been seeing a lot of dominance from the right-hand side of the Zambian side, and I think they would want to continue with that momentum that they've already established. And going for Mozambique, I think they would have some tactical changes that they will want to make, obviously because it's not working as a team, but individually, there is individual brilliance, but we are lacking when it comes to team working.
What do you think has been, Lady Anna, has been the difference between these two teams ultimately that led to Zambia taking the lead?
I think in terms of finishing, Zambia knows they really want the goals, you know. They go for goal. They are very fearless when it comes to their attack, ruthless, if I may say, while Mozambique, on the other hand, is allowing them to bring the game to them. I think if they are able to go up front, they should be able to, you know, take shots on goal because I only saw one shot, which was also off target. Should Mozambique get another opportunity, I think they should try and get those balls up front, take shots on goal, and maybe, who knows, maybe they could score a goal or two.
Who knows? Of course, the stats from the first half on your screen in terms of what has been happening now. Of course, as we said, Zambia is taking the lead with a 2-0, but also the goal attempts have been 9 from them, 0 attempts from Mozambique, shots on target 4 from them, 0 from Mozambique, and then we've got 4 fouls to 6 for Mozambique. So they've really been the defensive side if you look at that. In terms of cards, also Mozambique getting the 1 yellow card to Zambia. And I think, do you think that speaks to what we've been seeing in the first half in terms of Mozambique and where they're at?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, they allow Zambia to bring the game to them. When you allow such a team of this caliber to come at you, you should be expecting to defend the whole 45 minutes, if not 90. Obviously, yellow cards coming in because players get frustrated and you don't want that pressure and you just want to deal with the pressure. You want to let the ball go and they are really hasty, like I mentioned before. So it is understandable that they have the yellow card, yes.
Lovisa, in terms of the offsides, 4 for Zambia, 1 for Mozambique, 2 corners for the likes of Zambia, which of one came from, or a goal came from a set piece, and then that's 72 possession to 28. True reflection, you would say?
Indeed, it's a true reflection of the Zambian side's performance and the overall preparations for this tournament. You can see that the ball possession for Mozambique is 28%. It also just reflects back on how they have prepared in coming into this tournament. One would say that preparations was not done adequately for the Mozambican side.
Would you say it is its preparations or just a lack of experience in tournaments like this? As we said, they made their debut last year. This is their second time around. Playing against an outfit like Zambia, 6th time on the block. How would you sum that up, Lady?
I think in a youth tournament like this, experience is not a big bonus, you know. I think it comes down to preparation. Zambia has been in camp, obviously playing the World Cup qualifiers, and it shows these girls are really well gelled. They know what they're doing. They are working together as a team, where Mozambique, on the other hand, really show that they haven't prepared well enough. It shows in their style of play, it shows in their decision making, which is very hasty, while Zambia is always calm on the ball. They know what they want to do. They know who to look for. You know, it really shows, it comes down to preparation for me, yeah.
Now, Lovisa, looking into the second half, what are some things that you would probably say if you were the Zambian coach in terms of trying to keep momentum, trying to build on what they've already established? What would your message be?
For me, is let's get as many goals as we possibly can. If we can get 3 goals, why not? If we can go 4 goals, why not? So basically, I think for the coach, it will be more getting the goals and trying to win the game at the end of the day.
Lady Anna, in terms of the exact opposite, Mozambique has been on the back end of this match. How does things look like for them in terms of coming back the next 45 and making this a successful outing on the first day?
Obviously, winning the first 3 points today is very important for either team. But trailing 2-0, you know, during halftime, obviously as the coach looking back and, you know, giving a different instruction, I think they should learn to just calm down. The ladies up front should try and go for goal, and then they should look up for people up front. That is the only way they should be able to come back in this. I mean, right now it's a hill that they have to climb to get back to a square, which would be a 2-2. But I think Mozambique, if they work together, it would be great, yeah.
Staying with you, quick prediction for that last full-time score.
I think 2-1.
2-1. 2-1. She's got a Mozambique fighting back, Lovisa?
I think 3-1 in favor of Zambia.
3-1, and we're looking forward to that Mozambican goal. Both of our analysts predicting 1 goal in it for Mozambique. Well, only time will tell. It's back to Tuaro and Lovisa as they take us through the last 45 minutes.
Welcome back to the second half of this match here. That is Zambia versus Mozambique, as we prepare to give you the second half. Just waiting for the two teams to get onto the pitch to see as to who is going to take, or rather claim, the 3 points here this afternoon. And I see Zambia is already on the pitch, as Mozambique is also coming on. There you have it, Group B of this encounter here, that is between Zambia versus Mozambique. We are live from the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium in Windhoek, Namibia. And again, the most successful team in the competition's history is Zambia, as they are looking to secure its second straight COSAFA u17 Girls Championship title in this edition here. And Zambia have won 2 titles overall thus far. They're going to take it for the 3rd time. That we will have to wait and see from the other competitors. But then again, the second half is on. It is on. And for Mozambique, really, they will have to pull up their socks. The semi-finalist of the last edition. That was around 5 months ago. And remember that this is the 6th edition of the regional finals. Tournament started in 2019. And so far, really, Zambia has been the dominating nation here in this tournament. Goalkeeper playing from behind, that is for Mozambique. Failing to connect that pass there. And then getting that one again, that is Mozambique, but then as far as the Zambian players as well. And another throw in here for Zambia. As you can see, the Mubanga really still pushing things around there for Zambia. And really one has to commend the Mozambican team for the first time last year taking part. And their biggest victory came against the Comoros when they played in the group stages, where they won that game by 5 goals to 0. Look at that cross again. Zambia really proving to be dangerous here with those crosses. It's just a matter of finding a teammate like that one. A goalkeeper well positioned and taking that one cool. And this would be the second loss if they happen to lose this one. It will be for the second time. Look at that shot! Goalkeeper stretching! Goalkeeper really outdoing herself this time around and rather conceding a corner. Lovely shot there from Beatrice Jobu. And Lavisa immediately, starting off the second half here, Zambia still really pushing like the first half.
Yeah, I see that despite their 2-0 lead, they're still trying to maintain high possession and still trying to get in the goals.
And talking of the Mozambican team, Fatima Hawana is the only player so far in this, Fatima Hawana in the current squad is the only player that has a goal to her name from the previous tournament. So is she going to get a chance to perhaps add more on the only goal that she has, that she scored last year? And now Zambia here on the attack. Will that cross come in? Yes! Comes in. What a beautiful layoff. It could be another opportunity. Oh! Wasted. Could have been the third goal here from Natasha Kasema. Really wasted that one, Lovisa. I'm not so sure as to how she missed that one.
It was Kasama against the goalkeeper. All she needed to do was to get that one behind the net. But it went out there. It went out there.
For now, really Zambia having some, or having had opportunities. The latest one there by Natasha Kasema, wasting that one. There is the number 7 that I was talking about. Look at that.
So close, but it's so far. What a close call.
What a close call indeed. There's the number 7 player, well experienced. That is Fatima Bento. I think she is somehow tasked to take all those throw-in here from the right side. And now Zambia here with a long one. Strong run there by the left winger, that is number 11, can't seem to make out. But yes, beautiful run from her. And the weather is very good for playing football, Lovisa, isn't it?
Indeed it is. Good weather here in the capital for some football.
It's not hot. It's not cold. There is, however, just a little wind that is blowing currently.
Another throw in from Fatima.
Fatima's throw-in doesn't seem to go to meet her teammates. But yes, another clearance, the big one, launching it forward for the Zambians. And now could be another opportunity here. Good tackle there from Fatima. Referee is also not interested in that one.
Vanga lead again.
And connecting so ever well with Banda. Trying to cross that one. And now really ball control is a bit of a problem as well for some of players here from Mozambique. There she is, the evergreen young lady, that is Taonga Mubanga.
There we have a substitution for the Mozambican side.
I mean, that goes, that shows discipline. Look as to how she has fastened that shot.
Ready for the battle.
Really discipline. And coming on there, we will just confirm that substitution there for Mozambique. We'll perhaps just have to confirm it in a moment. Well, another throw in there from Fatima. And now, look at those kills there. The number 12 again being, is it the number 10, being long on the ball, too long.
Sarafina.
Trying to attack there, but then intercepted. Couldn't go anywhere. Really, ball control, it's a bit of a problem, and things are a little bit sloppy here. But then, yes, another throw in there for Fatima. It's going to be a long half here for Mozambique. Unless they perhaps get a goal or two, just to make this match a bit interesting. Look at that attack there from Mozambique, really playing good this time around. What does the referee say? Says get up. She's not interested in that one. Lavisa.
The ref says, I'm not impressed. Get up. So we proceed with this game. The player is still down.
Player is still down, and the referee just running to check up on her. Talking of Zambia as the defending champions, here we have them taking part in 2019, taking the 3rd position there, and then 2020. Look at that.
There's a replay. Okay. She was pushed, but it was more her falling than her being pushed. Hence the referee saying that she's not impressed with that.
Not so sure if I understand you, Lovisa, but yes, That's for sure. If I get you, yes. But yeah, at the end of the day, foul was not given. However, she is up again and looking at continuing. Sarafina Konkalvesh coming on and Tandi Nason coming off. That's the substitution confirmation for you.
There goes the build-up from the Zambian side.
Nice
Play
build-up.
along.
Yes.
Always finding their teammates. Always trying to find their teammates.
And, that is beautiful football, isn't it? I mean, this is coming from the training grounds, isn't it, Lovisa?
Indeed. And it's a throw-in for Zambia.
Throw in for Zambia this time around. What are they going to do with that one? Talking of the so evergreen Zambian team here, 2022, or rather 2020, they were the runners-up, and then eventually winning the tournament in 2021, and becoming the runners-up again the following year on or at 2022. Remember, this tournament was not played on, or rather in 2023. I guess because of some reasons known to the organizers, but then came back last year, and Zambia taking that trophy again. Gosh, defender, is that not a dangerous play, Lovisa?
It is a dangerous play considering that it is in the middle of the 18-yard box.
And for the fact that she is a defender as well, I think that could prove to be very dangerous. Imagine, I can just imagine if she loses it there. Another clearance there, and a good play from the young lady in Natasha Chileshe.
And it's a corner for Zambia.
Corner for Zambia, and another player there being injured.
That is Mazimba.
Belia Deludres Miambo.
A referee calling in the medics to come attend to our player, to Mazimba, to see what could be the problem.
So you can see that the captain, that is the goalkeeper, Grasa Joao Machengo, so far has been the pillar for Mozambique at the back there. I mean, Zambia could have had a lot of goals by now, but saves from her really kept it just to 2.
The coach from the Zambian side giving a few instructions before the corner is taken.
Look at that poorly taken corner there from Zambia, and now Mozambique on the attack. Can they get something out of that? I mean, she is one of those players that would take too long to release the ball. That is Olivia Thomas, perhaps coming from the bench. Is that for Mozambique?
Fatima on the throw-in again.
Fatima throwing. And Lovisa, what do you think Mozambique really needs to do here to perhaps get a goal or even equalize? As you can see that the opportunity coming through, and good cross, but none of her teammates, failing to rather attack that ball there.
I think what they can do right now is work together as a unit, work together as a team. That is the only way they can dominate the Zambian side, because at this point Zambia looks very, very dominating.
and they're not here to play. So Mozambique must just make sure that they try and play together, play as a team. That's the only way for them.
That's the only way from here. As they concede a corner kick here for Zambia now. Are they going to get a third goal here?
As they say, every set piece is a goal-scoring opportunity. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, this is Jovu taking that set piece and getting a second bite to the cherry, but then offside coming off the hook there is Mozambique. Assistant referee spotting that offside correctly. So I believe playing it way back again. Lovisa, really Zambia here, they look like they are really here to defend this title.
Indeed, they are also enjoying their game in the same vein. You can see that everyone is getting a touch of the ball before it goes up, even the goalkeeper. There it was Gonzalez taking it, then it was taken by Mubango.
As you can see, really Mozambique struggling a bit here to really string those passes. But that has been the case throughout this match here. Maybe on 2 or 3 occasions getting it right. But all in all, it has proven to be a bit difficult for them this afternoon. Perhaps just not their day today. And now Zambia here trying to launch that attack, going into the big box here, getting that player, but unfortunately maybe just too much. I think at times individual brilliance might prove you to be a bit selfish.
Indeed, indeed. As you can see there, she was trying to get it into the goal herself while her teammates were there to support her. It was a poor decision from her end.
Poor decision from her end. And now, look at that. Was that a slip or was the foul really committed? Lisa, what did you see?
I didn't get that action quite well, but as per decision by the referee, it looks like it's the Mozambican side who won this one.
Another long one there by Miambo. Playing it way back, as Lovisa said, you know, always starting from the back with the goalkeeper. Everyone having a touch to the ball before they launch an attack. That is Zambia for you. Who is just going to stop them? We don't know. Because clearly for now, Mozambique is somehow failing unless they can stage a great comeback. Other than that, they are really looking good, the Zambians. Look at that.
Well done, goalkeeper.
Skillful. On somehow.
Counter seems to be getting a lot of balls out there.
Yes.
Giving throw-ins for Mozambican side.
Faith Kaunda. Faith Kaunda here at the left back. Good communication skills there by the goalkeeper. Just telling her defender to leave that ball for her, which is actually something very good if there is communication between the goalkeeper and the defense.
Great build-up.
Yes. I mean, that comes from the training, isn't it, Lavi?
It comes from months and months and months of training. We see that they have been dominating 72% in the first half. It just goes to show that this team was really ready coming into this COSAFA championship. And on the other hand, we have Mozambique, who had 28% ball possession. Again, it just goes to show that their preparation was relatively poorer in comparison to the Zambian end.
In comparison to the Zambian, remember I said, look at that, could be another opportunity here for Mozambique, but then not going anywhere. Remember I told you that Zambia is the most prepared team this time around, as their players had ample time to prepare together, as they have been in camp for the Under-17 Women's World Cup qualifiers. An opportunity here. Oh! Goalkeeper really saving that one. Again, keeping Mozambique into this one somehow. Lovisa.
We have to give applaud to Grassa for that one. It was so close, but Chimecho, no goal is going in today.
Just making sure that no goal is going in.
Yeah.
And how long is that going to be? We don't know, but the way how the Zambians are attacking, creating those opportunities, I believe somehow they will manage to get a third goal here. It's just well defended there from behind. Coming shot, Mozambique again lining up for a shot. Let's see Zambia on the attack. Look at those skills. Really twisted turning. Is that a push, a foul?
It's definitely a push.
Oh yes.
Master referee is like, come here. I see what you did there. And then the referee gives a card.
Another card. Who is the player that is going to get the cut? Quickly check the player from Zambia couldn't really make it, but we will have that confirmation in no time. Another well intercepted there, winning over that ball for the first time, you know, seeing that happening. And it could be another opportunity here for Zambia coming through. A shot off target, and that looked like Natasha Kasema. That's her indeed. Natasha Kasema should have perhaps taken more of her time to still come closer to the goalpost, but then decided to unleash that one, however, failing to properly connect his foot, her foot with that ball.
There is no proper link between the Mozambican defense and their midfielders going into the attack, hence them losing most of the balls, and then it's just clearly taken by the Zambian side.
And now again another opportunity here for Zambia. What can they do with that one? Oh, well defended. Really, they have been somehow solid in this second half. Another opportunity here. Shot! Goes wide. They have been creating those chances, Zambia. It's just a matter of, like you said, Lovisa, they just need to find a way of getting those passes through and smoothly going through that defense of Mozambique, but so far it has proven to be a bit difficult.
I mean, the Mozambican side don't want to make it easy for the Zambians. That is why you see that it's very difficult for them to get those goals. But the Zambians are pushing. We might see a goal in the next 10 minutes. And it's a throw-in for the Mozambican side.
Having some prophetic thoughts here from Lovisa. I mean, in 10 minutes. So that's some prophecy, isn't it? Look at that. Another attack here for Zambia, but then really they have stood their grounds. The Mozambican ladies at the back, really. It's just that, rightly, like you said, Lavisa, that the defense, the linkage between the defense and the midfield seems to be a problem there. But then, all in all, the defense really has been doing well so far in this second half.
Yes, definitely. But it's not always right to have only one side of the defense only doing the work, whereas the midfielders and the attackers are also not coming to the game. The defenders will obviously feel some type of way. We are working, but you are not also scoring.
Yeah, somehow demoralizing for the defense, isn't it?
Yes.
There is Zambia trying to come through here. Look at that defense trying to clear, but then up until players of Zambia. Another problem, linkage problem between the defense and the midfielders. Every time that they clear, the ball doesn't go anywhere. Instead, it will be taken by perhaps say a Zambian player.
Counter on the attack.
There it is.
Defended well by Fatima.
Yeah. And Fatima so far really have shown. What do you make of her performances so far, Lovisa?
I mean, she's been performing very well. She's probably, you could say, she was part of the COSAFA team last year, because the way she's performing, you'd say this is an experienced player, because she is really coming to the game.
She has really shown the experience that she has. Though even Zambia still trying to press from her flank. But well, in the meantime, also standing her ground. The referee just on the way there and quickly check and do a FIFA fair play. Going nowhere. Another opportunity here for Zambia, taking a shot. They seems to be in a very, I mean, in a hurry. Lovisa, what do you make of that second attempt again, as we have seen previously from Kasema, you know, taking those shots from far instead of perhaps just taking their time?
I think they are too much in a rush. Maybe they have a target that they want to reach, but the target can only be reached with patience and just trying to build well and make sure you score when it's the right time and not just do it because you want to do it. So it's essentially patience that we expect from the Zambian side. Yes, they are performing well, but patience and clinicalness when it comes to the last third.
That is that is Mozambique playing forward, intercepted by the defense of Mazimba. Gift really playing those passes is Zambia. Look at that. Another header, maybe just too much for the player there. So you can see her holding her knees.
Nice first touch by Mubanga. One can really tell that Mubanga is the connect between the defense and the attack of Zambia.
Oh, yes.
She's winning all those balls in the middle and making sure it reaches her teammates.
Just to make sure that the player is fine, because it is a header, and I see her perhaps holding her ear.
That is Fatima.
Is it jaws or ears somewhere there maybe? Ball was perhaps just too hard for her, and there is the magic water as well.
is, I mean, Lovisa, you played, I mean, you're still active.
Yes.
I mean, in football, the water. At times you would see, you know, the medic just running with a can of water. I mean, does that really help? Is that really magic?
I mean, the water regenerates our bodies. It's very important that we get that water in whenever we are playing, because we lose a lot of water and then it forms lactic acid into the body. So it's always good to have some water here and there. And it's really helpful, if you ask me, yes.
Oh, wow. I would love to experience that. Not so sure as to when I would find myself into into the pitch and for which team I would be playing, though. Yes, another opportunity here. That,
come on. Handball.
Is that a handball or offside from?
It's a handball. It's definitely a handball.
And now just 14 minutes left for Mozambique to make or rather stage a comeback. Otherwise, then this will be their second loss in this in this competition. The COSAFA u17 Girls Championship, Zambia 2, Mozambique 0. And this is the second half. Look at that! Where does that come from? No chance for the goalkeeper at all. And my word, that is Natasha Kasema. There she is, the goal scorer, out of nowhere. Was that the plan for them to shoot from far?
I am definitely lost for words, because that was an incredible shot from Edite. What a goal. Even if I was in the goalkeeper, I don't think there's anything I could have done in that instant.
Not in my days. Not in my days. Maybe I would have attached to that, but yes, don't take anything away from that goal. Kasema. Really, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything. That is Graza Joao Machengo. I mean, for the first time, I'm convinced she is beaten. But yes, and now Mozambique seems as if they have been injected with life now.
Yeah, the Mozambican side don't want to give up on this one. They are still trying to push and trying to get at least one goal or two.
Look at that tackle coming in there from Natasha Kasamina. Is that Tuanga Mubanga? Again from the defense there. And I think Mozambique has been laying too much on the back. And now at least you can see or spot some 3 players there up front. Look at that ball between the legs, but couldn't go anywhere.
Counter is launching a long one.
Another clearance there for Mozambique, but then in possession again here. Ball control seems to be a problem. Another opportunity here for Mozambique. A free kick. I mean, they haven't had many of those, isn't it, Lovisa?
No, I mean, this is the first in this half. Let's see what they can possibly do with this one. I see they're strategizing and trying to see where can we get this one behind the net? How can we get it behind the net?
And we have Jessica Anisine. That is the number 19. And then the number 10, that is Sunila Margaret Ben Lakubaby with a 3-goal wall. What are they going to get out of this one, Mozambique? Can they really get a consolation goal here? Beautiful one, but then straight to the goalkeeper. I mean, poorly taken, Larissa.
Yeah, it was an easy catch for Kakumbi right there. That is like the closest they've ever gotten to Kakumbi. They've not really tested her rightfully. That is the first attempt on target for the Mozambican side.
Yes, Totally agree with you, Lovisa. As we are left with 10 minutes now before this match comes to an end. And mind you, we still have a match that is coming up. And that match would be between Namibia and Malawi, starting sharply at 3. The home side, look at that. Oh, what a mistake by the defense. And another opportunity here for Zambia. And goal! Beautifully taken there by the captain, Ruth Mukoma. Making no mistake. Extending their lead to 4 goals now is Zambia, the defending champions of this tournament here, COSAFA u17 Girls Championships, held here in Windhoek, Namibia, the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium. Lovisa, I mean, what do you make of that?
I mean, she made sure she made use of that chance. The defenders fumbled a bit there, and she went out and made sure that she scores that goal, resulting into a 4-0 at 81 minutes.
Look at that twist and turn. And look at Mozambique now only managing to string those passes, but still proving to be very difficult. Well, that goal there from the captain, Ruth Mukoma. I think it was a mistake by the defense of Mozambique, and she pulled out and really took her time striking that one, putting it into the back of the net so easily. No chance at all for the goalkeeper.
I am so impressed by Mukoma's performance.
Yes.
She is giving Barbara Banda vibes, Grace Chanda vibes. You can just see she is quality. She can literally make it to the senior national team. She really is displaying good footballing skills right here.
I guess you were naming the former, rather senior players, isn't it?
Yes.
Of the Zambian women's national team. Yo, Banna! That time there, look at that shot again. And all of a sudden, Zambia now have really skills to show us here. That is the young evergreen Tuanga Wanataonga Mubanga. There is the captain, Ruth Mukoma. Another opportunity here for Zambia. Goalkeeper doing well. And is that a penalty? What does the referee says? And the player, they're being advised to go down.
What a smart move. What a smart move from the teammates.
Imagine. Just lie down, lie down.
You got to be smart in the game of football.
Yes. And really, she was really, should I say, ill-advised.
I believe that the advice came a little bit too late.
Too late. But yes, the referee is there, and I believe she is talking on her earpiece to perhaps get advice. Look at that goal.
And there she goes, and there she goes. She wastes no time. She wastes no time. And then there you have it. There she goes. Mukoma touches the ball well, and then she finishes it off.
Strong run, really. As you can see there, no chance for the goalkeeper at the celebrations. Not so sure what that means. Maybe some Lusaka flavor. Zambian flavor.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that third goal. What a beautiful goal. That was just brilliant. And like I said, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything in that regard.
Stunning, isn't it? Goalkeeper had no chance but just to look at it as it rolls over to the back of the net. Yeah, I like the celebrations of the Zambian team. You know, Not so sure what that really means, but yeah, maybe Lusaka flavor, maybe Zambian flavor.
Something flavor.
Yeah, there is a flavor to it.
Yes. I see Mozambique is still fighting.
Still really fighting very hard. And for now, they shouldn't really allow Zambia to concede another one, because now it will be becoming somehow embarrassing for the ladies, really, having done so much well in the previous tournament on their debut.
Yeah, and this is by far the highest score they've conceded as the Mozambican side.
Imagine. And now here they are, Zambia, moving forward. And
it's an offside call from the referee.
Yes. And we are left with 5 minutes. Now only 4 minutes. And there is a double substitution here.
In goes jersey number 3, Alfia Thomas. Out comes jersey number 17, Sarafina Gonzalez.
Sarafina coming
in
out.
goes jersey number 15, Yolanda Zavales. And out goes jersey number 8, Isabel Kuyani.
Yolanda Zavale coming on as well. There she is on your screen.
I see Sarafina came on and was replaced again.
Yes. We will just have those substitution confirmation in no time. Just to confirm on them. Well, now, Zambia. Look at that. Zambia trying. And look at that, very skillful player there from the back. However, in a dangerous position. Another one here for Zambia! Just across the face of the crossbar. And rather getting a corner. Is that a corner?
No, it seems like it's a goal kick.
I mean, the captain there could have done better, Ruth Mugoma. Well, it is a layoff, but to no one. Could have taken her time and lift up her face just to see as to who is coming on where. Maybe could have got that one into the back of the net, but then, yes, there comes Beatrice Jobu coming out. Still have those confirmation. Look at that, number 15. Number 15 coming on, Precious Mwewa, one of the players that took part in that famous competition. That is the last Under-17 Women's World Cup that took place in the Dominican Republic last year. She's one of them, taking a shot, not threatening at all. I mean, how does it feel like playing in the World Cup, Lovisa, and coming to play, I mean, for your national team still here, back home in Africa?
I'm sure it's definitely a privilege and an honor to represent your country at such a high level.
Yes.
And obviously coming to the COSAFA Championship and also just displaying that footballing skill that you have cemented and you have mastered during your time at the World Cup. So I'm happy to see them. I'm happy to see them play and perform the way that they're playing. You can tell that this is World Cup caliber football that is being displayed.
Now here Zambia and Mozambique left with some seconds here. We still are waiting to see as to how many added minutes, or rather additional time, that will be added here.
Mozambican player down. The medic comes in to check on the player. That is Lubelia. I see it's the shin.
Miambo getting treated Immediately there coming on is Edith Riquel Fernando, also coming to attend to her teammate. And there is the bench of Mozambique.
All right, Lubelia seems to be fine.
Yes.
There is the Mozambican side bench. Players not so happy.
And not so sure as to what the delay is all about. What is the delay all about? But then the referee asking for the ball. I think FIFA fair play somewhere there. Or restarting. And immediately now on the attack is Zambia. Really, this player trying to go through a thick wall there of players from Mozambique. Eventually failing.
Mozambique trying to play the 1-2 to get out of that danger zone.
We are just informed there that it is 3 minutes of additional time. Or is it rather 2 minutes? We'll just have to confirm that as well for you in no time.
Let us see what Mozambique can do in this few minutes remaining.
As she is tasked, that is that Fatima with those throw-ins. And you can see the 1 minute edit and another attack here for Zambia. Can they get a fifth goal here? Not out of danger. Another opportunity here for Mozambique, but then the goalkeeper well off her line to come and claim that one. Playing it again from the back, as that has been the case here throughout this match here for Zambia. Always playing it from the back and managing to get some 4 goals here in this match.
At this point, Mozambique must just try to maintain that.
Another opportunity here. Could be this. Brilliant save from the goalkeeper there. Grasa Joao Machengo. Really could have been embarrassing, but then saving the embarrassment for Mozambican team here. Another shot here going over the crossbar. Wow, one should look at that goalkeeper of Mozambique. I mean, in the first half, for most of the, first half she has been, on the injury list. And now the second time here again, really making good saves.
Indeed, she is doing well for the Mozambican side. A lot of pressure is coming onto her.
A lot of pressure coming all her way. And really, so far 93 minutes played. I think anytime now the referee would signal the end to this match between Zambia and Mozambique. There they are again, Zambia. I mean, those layoffs, but then just failing to get or rather meet the teammates. I mean, for now, 3 minutes of added time and 3 minutes already played, so we will have to wait for the referee to give us that signal to say, come on, it is enough. And now, the last chance of the match here, Mozambique falling short. Falling short on that one.
Hey.
Look at that. What a pull. I mean, that is desperate times, isn't it, Lovisa?
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, but not in a very smart position to do that. So the referee gave a yellow card to the Mozambican side.
And there it is. Look at
there she pulls. I think Kaunda was a little bit faster than her in that instance.
Yeah, taking one for the team. And there it is! The referee says it is enough for today. It is enough for Mozambique and Zambia now, as this match has come to an end. And Zambia claiming the 3 points here against Mozambique, scoring some beautiful goals, the 4 of them. I mean, what do you make of the second half, Lovisa?
I mean, it was good performances. I expected more goals from the Zambian end, but overall they did really come and show the performance and displayed well game. And I'm just happy that they came out victorious. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for the Zambia and Mozambique game.
I mean, there is one of the goal scorers there in Ruth Mukoma, being the captain, and the Mozambican team gathering there just to perhaps pick up the loose pieces and going back to the drawing board. And we are just waiting to hear as to who the match, or rather the lady of the match is.
To hand over the
Player of the match, I meant to say. So just waiting on that one. As Zambia, there you have it. Zambia have claimed all 3 points this afternoon. Zambia 4, Mozambique 0.
Definitely a well-expected player of the match award going to the number 10, who is the captain of Zambia, Mukoma. She scored 2 goals in this match, and congratulations to Ruth Mukoma on that.
There she is, player of the match,
Girls Championship,
as she has really played out her heart and getting, I think, 2 goals in this match, and making sure that her team claims the 3 points. And we will hear from the losing coach and then the winning coach as well. We will hear from the winning coach in a moment. And there it is, as they are clapping some hands, clapping hands. The winning team there. Let's now go to CJ to just hear from the coaches.
Coach, congratulations on that victory, starting off this 2025 season with a victory. How are you feeling?
First and foremost, I would like to thank God for this result. Without him, we wouldn't have made it. And I'm happy as a coach that we started on a good note, because the first game is the most important game in the tournament. But we've picked up a lot of lessons from this.
Coach, what were some of the things that you guys decided to do tactically when you headed into this match, and did your team execute as such?
Tactically, we wanted to play a passing game, and considering the size of the pitch is too heavy and too wide, and the footballs were too heavy for the girls. So we taught them to play a lot of ground balls so that we can be able to penetrate through the midfield, and not really using the flanks because the pitch was too wide, but using the center part of the field. We tried it on a few occasions, though we didn't get it right at certain times, but we're going to work on it. And then the last part of the final third, we had a lot of misplaced and wrong decision making, which we as coaches need to work on with that, so that we can continue encouraging our girls on how to do it right.
And then, Coach, maybe just continuing with the tournament, you would like to build on this momentum, I would presume?
Definitely, we've started on a good note and would like to pick up from here. Being defending champions, we just have to defend this trophy, and we're going to work hard to achieve that.
Thank you so much, Coach, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Coach, congratulations, but tough start to your campaign. How are you feeling?
Bom, nós sabemos que o jogo não seria tão fácil assim. Estávamos a jogar com o campeão em título. Esperávamos mesmo um jogo muito difícil. Fizemos o que pudemos. Não foi fácil, mas eu acredito que as meninas fizeram bom jogo.
It was not going to be easy because they are aware that they are playing with champions, previous champions, and this is also for them the first time that they are also having been playing with the kids, and most of them, 90% of them, is the first time that they've been called up for on the national team. But they are happy. It was difficult, but she's satisfied.
Coach, what would be the next thing that you would look moving forward into this tournament?
Yes,
the first.
What would be the next step for you guys with the next match?
Okay. Qual é que seria a tua opção para o próximo jogo?
Esse jogo já foi feito, agora é só elevar a autoestima das meninas, não é? Motivar cada vez mais a pensar já no próximo jogo. Agora não vamos pensar nesse, esse aqui já se foi, não é? Perdemos este aqui, mas ainda temos esperança, temos mais um jogo, então vamos nesse jogo com tudo para ver se conquistamos os 3 pontos.
Okay. So this one is past, and now she just have to continue to motivate the girls, and obviously that they are going to try for the next match for them to get 3 points, because there is nothing that they can do for now. But they are happy and they know that they are able to get the 3 points for the next match.
Thank you so much, Coach, and the best of luck.
Yes, as we have heard from the 2 coaches there, Lovisa, I mean, from what you have heard from the winning coach as well.
The coach says she's impressed, but then the Mozambican side says she's also satisfied with the performance of the team, considering the fact that they also have a lot of new young players. She said she's happy and is looking forward to the next match. And this one is water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge. And as we take you through the highlights of this entire match here, 2 sets of players coming out. COSAFA Council. As the match started immediately, Zambia was the team that was the aggressive ones with those shots coming in there, but then couldn't just connect. The goalkeeper there, for me, doing her best really in keeping the score to rather 4 goals to nothing. Could have been more, but then look at that little bit of a misunderstanding there between the 2 defenders, and what a shot! What a shot there from the captain.
It was
really
very
well placed.
It was very congested in that regard, and the Zambians had great space and made use of that space.
Boom! Shooting that one, putting it in the back of the net. Look at that Lusaka flavor, Zambia flavor. And now again another opportunity here coming forward. And look, we thought initially it was an offside, but then fairly so. Goal for Zambia, 2nd goal. Look at that strong run really from the young number 8, that is Njobu. Then getting on the score sheet. Look at that pass
from Mubango. It was such a selfless moment from the number 18. If it was somebody else, you could have scored, but she opted to give it to her teammate, who was in a better position, and then she made sure she scored that goal.
Just look at that one. Easy tucking, or rather a tapping for the young lady. And another one there. Look at that save from the goalkeeper. Really struck it well. And goalkeeper just stretching fingertips on that one, and it was a brilliant save. And that was the 2nd half here. Look at that shot. Goalkeeper again saving that one. And it was Zambia all over Mozambique this time around. And really the defense there being very quick to react to that one. Look at that shot. Unfortunately just going over the crossbar. And long throw in there. Look at that, another opportunity it was here for Zambia. Look, goalkeeper really stretching again. I can tell you what.
That was really a close call.
Yes. Another one there from outside the box, as if they have been practicing, and it finally came here. I think finally came here from far out of the box. No chance for the goalkeeper at all, and brilliant stunner actually for the young lady there.
That
No
was-
chance at all for the goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah, that was definitely the goal of the day. Unexpected and very, very clinical and well taken.
That was the only attempt there by Mozambique. And look at that, a strong run there from the captain, getting a second goal there for her. Look at that run, very determined, isn't it? Taking that shot. No chance for the goalkeeper again. Look at that, Lusaka flavor, Zambia flavor. I'm telling you. And another strong run there. Goalkeeper, brilliant save, I'm telling you. Well timed. And coming out to save that goal there. Look at another long one there from Zambia from behind. But then, yes, that has been the story for this match here. Remember, we are coming back, or rather not coming back, but there is a match coming up. As you can see there, the statistics, Zambia 4, Mozambique 0. Goals attempts, 24, Lovisa to 1. Shots on target, 11 of Zambia, and I mean 1 of Mozambique. Fouls, 11, 8. Bookings, we have, I don't think we had some red cards there, but then offsides 6, 1. Corners, and then ball possession 67-33.
I mean,
Ball possession,
it was good. It was
yes?
good to see that there was an improvement in ball possession from the Mozambican side,
Oh, yeah?
moving over from 28% to 33%. It just shows that they have improved well in the 45 minutes, in the last 45 minutes that they played. From the Zambian side, I guess maybe they got a little bit complacent in terms of ball possession, coming from a whooping 72% and going down to 67%. But overall, the performance was really great from the Zambian end.
I mean, shots on target now, Zambia 11. I can tell you now that at least, you know, most of them on target was saved by the goalkeeper.
Definitely. A couple of them were saved by the goalkeeper of the Mozambican side. She was having it today, and they made sure they at least got 4 goals out of those attempts that they tried, and it ended up being 4-0 for Zambia.
And that was the story for the day. And I think for us now, Lovisa, we are going to stand back now for Michelle and Setson. So thank you so much for joining me, Lovisa.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a good day. Indeed.
And I am Donald Bogosing Chwaro. Puti. What's on it? Till next time. Goodbye.